Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
It's kinda easy. Listen to the G-Dub sound. Right in the speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the Clippers starting five. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Harden, then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's man in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point, Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the five, roaming the paint. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. 5 to shoot. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Minnesota. Now Leonard. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Harden with a screen on Towns. Leonard the pass to Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Edwards against George. Towns a screen on George.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. Here's Leonard, buried from 15 feet out.
Kawhi Leonard is a Finals MVP, in large part due to that mid-range shot. He is automatic from that area.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Gobert buries it down low.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Harden against Conley. Zubac a screen on Conley. Harden, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, He is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
See, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
Now, here is George. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by George.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gobert with a screen for Conley to the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Now here's Conley. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Towns for three. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Harden. Zubac, a screen on Conley. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains. The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
George with the ball. Working on McDaniels.
Gobert is referred to as the Stifle Tower for a reason. He's an elite shot blocker.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. Leonard, no luck.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
Conley with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Harden draws the double. Out to the right wing. Zubac kicks to George. Softly drops in the floater.
Nice little teardrop over the top for Paul George.
And here is Conley. 9 points last game out. Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's George. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. From 8. Here's man. Edwards defending. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it to Conley. Over Harden. That one wide left. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Trailblazers.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. His first shot coming late. Good as the jump shot falls. So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 5. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Outside Conley. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Passes to Towns. From past the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
And here's Towns. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And it's Towns missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Harden against Milton. Westbrook scanning the floor. For the 3. Up again, and Westbrook is right there.
You can't teach those instincts. Westbrook just has a nose for it. Always seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Can't cash in from close range.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Zubats a screen on Towns. Leonard finds Zubats. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. P.J. Tucker comes in for Leonard. George is checked in for Mann. And it's Powell in for James Harden. Now, here's Tucker. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Leading by 5. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Tucker. Westbrook against Milton. Westbrook kicks to Powell. Outside Westbrook. Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. Now here's Powell. Guarded by Reed. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Now here's Edwards. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 now. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So here's Westbrook. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Anthony Edwards out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Reed. Then there's Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Westbrook. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Plumlee with the screen. 3 on the clock. The 3 from George. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 10. Now Milton. Still yet to score. Paul George with the steal. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Shoots. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The pass to Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
That doesn't go either for George.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Powell with the steal. Passes it to Westbrook. Six to shoot. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Westbrook's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
Check out Russell utilizing his range and making the most of that look.
And Anderson kicks to Reed. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And the shot goes down. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Nice job by Russ, attacking the interior, hunting down a high percentage look.
Here's Edwards. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside Westbrook. George with the ball. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by George. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
Playing selfless basketball, Paul George gives it up when the pick and roll doesn't get him a shot.
Milton kicks to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by George.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Clippers trail by 9. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball, and we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Los Angeles. On baseline J, Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Reed. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland. Westbrook against Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting the three. More threes mean more points.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Alexander Walker. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Mann comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's James Harden in for Norman Powell. Now here's Towns. He's got 7. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pass to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. The kick out to Westbrook. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Conley, the pass to Anderson. Westbrook against Conley. Towns for 3. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Outside Westbrook. Over Gobert. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's George. He has 6. Zubac, a screen on Towns. George finds Zubac. That one goes. Count it.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Zubac, no good on the free throw.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And it's Towns missing. Clippers trail by 7. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
With authority, Paul George wanted them to feel that one.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anderson outside. Towns looking it over. Back to Anderson. Conley for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Conley's got 6.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Pass to George. There's 1:34 left in the first half of the game. To the inside. Here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Inside. Here's Towns. Oh,
Yes. Goodness. Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
and they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clippers trail by 8. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A nice shot by George. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Conley. Towns is doubled. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. Edwards, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Clippers on defense. They trail by 6. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
The Timberwolves shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Clippers trail by 9. And here is Powell. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul in the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. Now here's George. Man misses the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And there's the drive. Stolen by Harden. Right side George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got 12.
This is what they want from Paul George. Non-stop offensive energy.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Karl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy money. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
And see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It just kind of looks like they can do anything they want on the offensive end. And I think it's because they identified the matchups they wanted to exploit, and the other team hasn't adjusted, at least not effectively.
Yeah, smart approach coming into this game, and it's paying off. And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
Not sure any run of games feel comfortable, but this might be as close as you can get. They're at home against teams that they can clearly beat. This is a great opportunity for them to stack up some W's.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Now here's Edwards. Back to McDaniel. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard kicks to Harden. Outside for George. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Edwards. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
George against Edwards. There's the pass to Harden. Outside Leonard, just 5 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Conley. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Towns has got 19 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 5. And it's Leonard at the elbow. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Zubats with the screen for Harden. Puts it up from 12. Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. McDaniels passes to Conley. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Conley's got 8 points.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Harden finds George. Shoots over McDaniel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Something Paul George has a ton of is talent. The way he moves, the way he reads the floor, he's got a 6th sense for this game. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Leonard. He has 7. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Outside Conley. Towns against Leonard. Ball's knocked loose. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. 4-point game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. Stolen by Harden. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And finished off by Leonard.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Conley. 8 points for him. Outside, Towns. Conley sets a screen for Towns. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got 23.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
George, that's a two-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here is Conley. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Off target from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Outside Conley. Launches from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard looking over the floor. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's George. 16 points for him. Shoots over McDaniel. George, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Now here's Conley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Zubac. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Outside Leonard. Zubac, a screen on it. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Good focus from Zubac. His guys appreciate the hustle.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Shake Milton in for Edwards. And then for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. And Norman Powell subbed in for George. Leonard against Towns. Over Leonard. Another miss by Minnesota.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Harden up top, defended by Milton. Harden against Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:56 left in the third. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee slams it down.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
That one good for 2. Towns has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Impressive shot from Towns, maintaining his balance despite the contact.
Pass to Leonard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 14 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now Conley. 8 points for him. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Conley the pass to Towns. And Reed has it in the corner. Outside Conley. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for James Harden. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Milton against Westbrook. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. Seconds left to play in the third. Now the pass to Powell. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Pass to Milton. Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
61.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Naj Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's oh!
Yes!
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that
one. Outside, George. Down low. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. And the three off target.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Back to Westbrook. Powell No one around him. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
You see why Powell is so valuable. Good athlete, good defender, and can really space the floor.
Here's McLaughlin. A floater. Plumlee with the rebound. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Fade away. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Edwards. From 12 feet out, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Westbrook kicks to George. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That kind of contact isn't going to deter Paul George. Just pushing right through it.
Anderson against Leonard. Pass to McLaughlin. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's Powell on the wing to take the lead. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
That one drops for him.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Shake Milton in for Jordan McLaughlin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." When they get it done, we'll see. Guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Powell kicks to Harden. Over Milton. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Harden.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Edwards finds Gobert, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton. Got that bucket in no time at all. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And finished off by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Powell against Edwards. The pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on George. McDaniels to the left side wing. Passes it to Towns. Conley against Harden. A 3-ball. He doesn't hit that one.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Plumlee with the screen. Kept alive. He kicks to Powell. Harden with a screen on Conley. Here's Powell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert, Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Harden outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Conley against Harden. Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here is George. McDaniels defending. There's the 3. George, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. And George kicks to Harden. Plumlee sets the pick for Harden. To the middle. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Plumlee.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Harden looking it over. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. It's to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Clippers trail by 9. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann subbed in for Powell. And here's George. Into the lane. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. George has got 21.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
Outside Conley. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Harden against Conley. He dishes it to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Towns, the pass to come. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Back to Edwards. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. A nice shot by McDaniels.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now here is Conley. There's the dish to McDaniels. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Back to McDaniel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, you looked so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.